Respect in everyone's life is something very serious. So much so that many people would rather die than continue being disrespected. However, most people don't know how to earn respect. Disrespect can catch us off guard and truly test our mettle. Now imagine if you could transform that icy splash into a refreshing wake-up call. This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is not just an ancient philosophy. It's a way to harness your inner strength, a set of tools to turn adversity into a ladder for personal growth. Stoics are like alchemists who turn insults into golden wisdom. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. If you're ready to become the person who stands out, admired by everyone not just for what you say but for the inspiring way you live your life, then you're in the right place. Are you ready to begin? Let's delve into these proven strategies to transform how the world sees you and, more importantly, how you see yourself. Let's unpack this together. Disrespect is like a bitter pill. We sometimes have to swallow it. It can stir up a storm of emotions within us: anger, confusion, maybe even a bit of pain. It's natural to feel shaken when someone throws shade at us. After all, we're human. But here's an idea. What if we could see disrespect as background noise? Stoicism teaches us that our true power doesn't lie in silencing the noise, but in becoming indifferent to it. It's not about building walls, but about letting the noise pass through us without leaving a mark. When someone disrespects us, they're often just projecting their own inner turmoil, their own storms. It's not really about us. Stoics, like wise men in the eye of the hurricane, remain calm. They understood something profound. The only thing we truly control is not what happens to us, but how we respond. So when the winds of disrespect blow, remember that you have the power to remain unshaken. You are the calm in the center, the master of your own peace. In the next few minutes, we're going to learn not just how to survive disrespect, but how to thrive despite it. So take a deep breath, let it out, and let's embark on this journey with the quiet confidence of a Stoic. 1. The power of self-respect. Disrespect can catch us off guard and test our inner strength. Imagine if you could transform that cold splash of disrespect into a refreshing wake-up call. That's where Stoicism steps in. This ancient philosophy isn't just a set of old teachings. It's a way to harness your inner strength and turn adversity into a ladder for personal growth. The Stoics were like alchemists turning insults into golden wisdom. When faced with disrespect, it's essential to remember that your reaction defines you, not the insult itself. Picture yourself as a rock in a stormy sea unwavering despite the waves crashing around you. The power of self-respect comes from within, and it begins with recognizing that the disrespect you face often says more about the person dishing it out than it does about you. People who disrespect others are often battling their own inner turmoil, projecting their frustration and insecurities outward. Transforming disrespect into a moment of self-respect starts with a simple mental shift. When someone disrespects you, pause and remind yourself that you have the power to control your reaction. Instead of letting the insult penetrate your self-worth, let it bounce off your strong sense of inner value. This isn't about building walls, but about letting the noise pass through you without leaving a mark. By embracing this Stoic perspective, you become the calm in the storm, the master of your own peace. This shift not only preserves your dignity, but also sends a clear message to others that you are a person of strength and integrity. Someone who cannot easily be shaken by the actions of others. 2. Mindful detachment. Disrespect often stirs a storm of emotions: anger, confusion, and even pain. It's natural to feel upset when someone throws shade your way. But here's a Stoic idea. What if you could see disrespect as mere noise? Stoicism teaches that true power lies not in silencing the noise, but in becoming indifferent to it. Mindful detachment means acknowledging the disrespect without letting it control your emotions or actions. It's about seeing the insult for what it truly is, an external event that you do not have to internalize. When someone disrespects you, they are often projecting their own inner conflicts. It's not about you, but about them. This Stoic practice involves mentally stepping back from the situation. Instead of reacting with immediate anger or hurt, take a moment to breathe and observe. Ask yourself if this disrespect really affects your core self or if it's just background noise. By doing so, you maintain your inner peace and prevent the disrespect from disturbing your mental equilibrium. Imagine standing in the eye of a hurricane calm and untroubled while the storm rages around you. This is the essence of mindful detachment. It's not about building impenetrable walls, but about letting the noise pass through you without leaving a mark. By mastering this, you demonstrate an unshakable inner strength and teach others that their attempts to undermine you are futile. 3. Empathy for others. When someone disrespects you, it's often a reflection of their inner state rather than a comment on your worth. The Stoics believed in understanding and empathy even towards those who wrong us. Recognizing that people who disrespect you are usually projecting their own inner struggles can help you respond with empathy rather than anger. Imagine a scenario where someone hurls an insult at you. Instead of immediately reacting with hurt or anger, pause and consider what might be driving their behavior. Are they dealing with stress, insecurity, or personal issues? By viewing their disrespect through the lens of empathy, you can detach from the immediate emotional response and approach the situation with compassion. This doesn't mean excusing their behavior or allowing it to continue. Instead, it's about recognizing the humanity in others even in their moments of weakness. Empathy helps you see beyond the surface and understand that their actions are often a cry for help or a reflection of their own unhappiness. By practicing empathy, you not only maintain your inner peace, but also transform the interaction. Responding to disrespect with understanding can disarm the other person and potentially lead to a more constructive dialogue. It shifts the dynamic from conflict to connection, allowing both parties to move forward with greater mutual respect. For calm response, Stoicism teaches that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. This is particularly powerful when dealing with disrespect. When someone disrespects you, the immediate urge might be to lash out or defend yourself vehemently. However, a calm and measured response is far more effective and dignified. Picture yourself in a heated argument. Your opponent hurls insults trying to provoke you. Instead of rising to the bait, you take a deep breath and choose your response carefully. By remaining calm, you not only preserve your dignity but also take control of the situation. A calm response often diffuses tension and shifts the power dynamic in your favor. The Stoics believed that our true power lies in our ability to choose our reactions. When you respond to disrespect with calmness, you are exercising this power. It shows that you are not easily swayed by external events and that you possess a strong inner foundation. This approach often surprises those who try to undermine you, as they expect a reactive outburst. Maintaining calmness in the face of disrespect is not about suppressing your emotions, but about channeling them constructively. 5. Self-examination. Reflecting on your own actions and values is crucial, especially in moments of conflict. The Stoics emphasized the importance of self-examination, urging us to look inward and align our actions with our principles. When faced with disrespect, this practice becomes even more valuable. Imagine you are in a heated debate and someone disrespects you. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself if your response aligns with your values of respect and understanding. Are you reacting out of anger, or are you addressing the situation in a way that reflects your true self? Self-examination helps you stay grounded and true to your principles. This not only preserves your integrity, but also sets a positive example for others. By regularly practicing self-examination, you cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and your motivations. This awareness enables you to navigate conflicts with greater wisdom and composure. It turns moments of disrespect into opportunities for personal growth, allowing you to rise above the negativity and maintain your inner peace. 6. The power of the pause. In a world where reactions are often immediate and impulsive, the power of the pause can be transformative. The Stoics taught that a brief moment of reflection before responding can make all the difference. When faced with disrespect, taking a pause allows you to gather your thoughts, control your emotions, and choose a response that aligns with your values. Imagine you're in a situation where someone has just disrespected you. Your first impulse might be to react defensively or angrily. Instead, take a deep breath, count to 3, and give yourself a moment to think. This simple act of pausing gives you the opportunity to respond rather than react. By taking a pause, you create a buffer between the stimulus and your response. This helps you approach the situation with a clear mind and a calm demeanor. It allows you to consider the best course of action and respond in a way that maintains your dignity and composure. The power of the pause is about mastering your impulses and choosing to respond with wisdom. It's a practice that can transform conflicts into opportunities for constructive dialogue. By pausing, you show that you are in control of your emotions and that you value thoughtful responses over impulsive reactions. 7. The disarming smile. One of the most powerful tools in diffusing disrespect is a genuine smile. The Stoics understood the power of using humor and lightheartedness to disarm negative situations. When someone disrespects you, responding with a calm and genuine smile can change the entire dynamic of the interaction. Picture a scenario where someone is being rude or dismissive towards you. Instead of responding with anger or frustration, you smile. This unexpected reaction can catch the other person off guard and often disarms their negativity. It shows that you are not easily shaken and that you choose to maintain your positivity regardless of their behavior. The disarming smile is not about mocking or belittling the other person. It's about demonstrating your resilience and your ability to rise above the situation. A smile can convey confidence, calmness, and a sense of control. It sends a message that you are not letting their disrespect affect your inner peace. Using humor appropriately can also lighten the mood and diffuse tension. A well-placed joke or a light-hearted comment can transform a potentially hostile interaction into a more positive one. By choosing to smile and bring lightness to the situation, you take control of the narrative and demonstrate your strength. 8. Rational response. The Stoics believed in the power of reason over emotion. When dealing with disrespect, choosing to respond rationally rather than emotionally can have a profound impact. A rational response involves addressing the issue calmly and thoughtfully without letting your emotions dictate your actions. Imagine you're in a meeting and a colleague makes a disrespectful comment. Instead of reacting emotionally, take a moment to collect your thoughts and respond rationally. You might say something like, "I understand your point, but I believe we can approach this differently." This shows that you are addressing the issue at hand without letting the disrespect affect your composure. Responding rationally involves separating your emotions from the situation and focusing on the facts. It's about addressing the behavior rather than the person, and doing so in a way that is constructive and solution-oriented. This approach not only preserves your dignity, but also encourages a more respectful and productive dialogue. By choosing reason over emotion, you demonstrate self-control and maturity. You show that you are capable of handling difficult situations with grace and wisdom. This not only earns you respect, but also sets a positive example for others. 9. Acceptance of imperfection. Life is imperfect, and so are people. The Stoics taught that acceptance of this imperfection is key to maintaining inner peace. When faced with disrespect, it's important to accept that not everyone will treat you with the respect you deserve. And that's okay. It allows you to approach interactions with a sense of calm and understanding rather than with anger or frustration. By accepting imperfection, you demonstrate resilience and a deep understanding of human nature. 10. Empathy and connection. Empathy is a powerful tool in dealing with disrespect. The Stoics believed in understanding the perspectives of others, even those who wrong us. By practicing empathy, you can transform negative interactions into opportunities for connection and understanding. Imagine you're in a situation where a coworker is being disrespectful. Instead of reacting with anger, try to understand their perspective. Are they stressed, overworked, or dealing with personal issues? By putting yourself in their shoes, you can approach the situation with empathy and compassion. Empathy doesn't mean excusing bad behavior, but it does mean recognizing the humanity in others. When you respond to disrespect with empathy, you not only maintain your inner peace, but also open the door to a more constructive dialogue. You show that you are willing to understand and connect rather than judge and react. This Stoic practice can transform conflicts into opportunities for deeper understanding and connection. 10. Empathy and connection. Empathy is a powerful tool in dealing with disrespect. The Stoics believed in understanding the perspectives of others, even those who wrong us. By practicing empathy, you can transform negative interactions into opportunities for connection and understanding. Imagine you're in a situation where a coworker is being disrespectful. Instead of reacting with anger, try to understand their perspective. 11. Establishing clear boundaries. Setting clear boundaries is essential for maintaining self-respect and ensuring others treat you with respect. The Stoics emphasize the importance of knowing your limits and communicating them effectively. Establishing boundaries is not about being rigid, but about protecting your well-being and ensuring healthy interactions. Imagine you have a friend who frequently makes jokes at your expense. It's important to address this behavior and set a boundary. You might say, "I value our friendship, but I feel disrespected when you joke about me like that. Please stop." By setting this boundary, you make it clear what behavior is acceptable and what is not. Clear boundaries help others understand your expectations and respect your personal space. They also empower you to take control of your interactions and ensure that you are treated with the respect you deserve. When setting boundaries, it's important to be firm yet respectful, making sure that your message is clear and that you stand by it. Humility is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. It involves recognizing your strengths and weaknesses and not allowing pride to cloud your judgment. When dealing with disrespect, approaching the situation with humility can diffuse tension and open the door to constructive communication. Imagine you're criticized unfairly at work. Instead of reacting defensively, respond with humility. You might say, "I appreciate your feedback. Can you help me understand where I went wrong?" This response shows that you are willing to learn and improve rather than getting caught up in your ego. Humility allows you to accept criticism without feeling diminished. It helps you to see disrespect as an opportunity for growth rather than a personal attack. By responding with humility, you demonstrate that you value improvement over being right. and this attitude can earn you respect even from those who initially disrespected you. Practicing humility means acknowledging that you are not perfect and that there is always room for growth. It involves being open to feedback and willing to learn from every experience. This stoic virtue helps you to stay grounded and maintain your composure even in challenging situations. Forgiveness is a powerful tool in dealing with disrespect. The Stoics believed in letting go of grudges and moving forward with a clear mind and heart. Forgiving those who have disrespected you is not about condoning their behavior, but about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. Imagine a situation where a colleague has wronged you. Instead of holding on to anger, choose to forgive them. You might say to yourself, "I choose to let go of this anger. It's not serving me." This act of forgiveness releases you from the emotional weight and allows you to focus on more positive aspects of your life. Forgiveness is an act of self-care. It helps you to maintain your inner peace and prevents negative emotions from taking root in your mind. By choosing to forgive, you demonstrate strength and resilience, showing that you are not defined by the actions of others. This Stoic practice encourages you to focus on the present and future rather than dwelling on past wrongs. It allows you to move forward with a sense of freedom and positivity. By practicing forgiveness, you cultivate a mindset of growth and empowerment, which can transform your interactions and your life. Change is a constant in life, and the Stoics taught the importance of accepting it. When dealing with disrespect, accepting that people and situations can change helps you to adapt and respond more effectively. Embracing change means understanding that nothing is permanent and being open to new possibilities. Imagine a friend who has suddenly become distant and disrespectful. Instead of clinging to the past, accept that the relationship has changed. Reflect on how you can adapt to this new dynamic. Perhaps it means having a conversation to address the issue or deciding to distance yourself for your own well-being. Acceptance of change involves recognizing that you cannot control how others behave, but you can control your response. It means being flexible and adaptable, willing to adjust your expectations and actions as needed. This mindset helps you to navigate difficult situations with grace and resilience. By accepting change, you free yourself from the frustration of trying to control the uncontrollable. You become more resilient and better equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. This Stoic practice fosters a sense of inner strength and peace, allowing you to respond to disrespect with calm and composure. Inner peace is a core tenet of Stoic philosophy. It involves finding tranquility within yourself regardless of external circumstances. When faced with disrespect, maintaining your inner peace allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Imagine being in a heated argument where someone disrespects you. Instead of reacting angrily, focus on maintaining your inner peace. Cultivating inner peace means practicing mindfulness and self-awareness. It involves regularly reflecting on your thoughts and emotions and making a conscious effort to stay grounded. By prioritizing your inner peace, you create a buffer against the negativity and chaos around you. This Stoic practice encourages you to focus on what truly matters and to let go of things that disturb your peace. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is a powerful tool for handling disrespect. Stoicism teaches that everyone has their own struggles and challenges, and understanding this can help you respond with compassion rather than anger. Imagine you're dealing with a colleague who is consistently rude and dismissive. Instead of reacting defensively, try to understand their perspective. Perhaps they are under significant stress or dealing with personal issues. By approaching them with empathy, you can diffuse the situation and potentially find common ground. Empathy allows you to see beyond the surface behavior and recognize the underlying causes of disrespect. It helps you to connect with others on a deeper level and respond in a way that fosters understanding and cooperation. This approach can transform a negative interaction into a constructive one. Practicing empathy involves active listening and genuine concern for the well-being of others. It means putting yourself in their shoes and considering how their experiences might be influencing their behavior. By responding with empathy, you demonstrate emotional intelligence and create an environment where respect and kindness can flourish. Patience is a virtue highly valued by the Stoics. When confronted with disrespect, practicing patience allows you to maintain your composure and respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. It helps you avoid escalating the situation and find a more constructive resolution. Imagine a situation where someone is openly criticizing you. Instead of reacting immediately, take a moment to breathe and collect your thoughts. Respond with patience by saying, "I hear what you're saying. Let's discuss this calmly." This approach shows that you are in control of your emotions and committed to resolving the issue peacefully. Patience gives you the space to consider your response carefully and choose a course of action that aligns with your values. It prevents you from making hasty decisions that you might later regret. By practicing patience, you demonstrate strength and resilience, and you set a positive example for others to follow. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of continuous self-improvement. When dealing with disrespect, focusing on your own growth and development can help you rise above negativity and become a stronger, more resilient person. Imagine you're dealing with a boss who frequently undermines your efforts. Instead of allowing their behavior to affect your self-esteem, focus on improving your skills and knowledge. Take courses, seek feedback, and work on becoming the best version of yourself. This not only enhances your abilities, but also demonstrates your commitment to excellence. Focusing on self-improvement shifts your attention away from external negativity and toward positive, constructive actions. It empowers you to take control of your life and build a future that aligns with your goals and values. By prioritizing your own growth, you show that you value yourself and your potential. This Stoic practice encourages you to see every challenge as an opportunity for growth. It helps you stay motivated and resilient even in the face of disrespect. By focusing on self-improvement, you not only enhance your own life but also inspire others to do the same. Humor is a powerful tool for diffusing tension and handling disrespect. The Stoics believed in the value of not taking oneself too seriously and using humor to navigate difficult situations. When faced with disrespect, a well-placed joke or light-hearted comment can change the tone of the interaction. Imagine you're in a meeting where a colleague makes a sarcastic remark at your expense. Instead of getting defensive, respond with a light-hearted comment like, "Looks like I need to brush up on my sarcasm detection skills." This response can lighten the mood and show that you are not easily rattled. Utilizing humor helps you maintain your composure and demonstrate confidence. It shows that you are capable of handling criticism with grace and that you are not easily offended. Humor can also help build rapport and create a more positive atmosphere. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity, is a key principle of Stoicism. When dealing with disrespect, developing resilience helps you stay strong and focused even in challenging situations. It enables you to recover quickly and continue moving forward with confidence. Imagine you're dealing with repeated criticism from a family member. Instead of letting it overwhelm you, resilience allows you to maintain perspective and continue growing stronger from the experience. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for handling disrespect and moving forward with a sense of peace. The Stoics believed that holding on to grudges and anger only harms oneself. When faced with disrespect, fostering forgiveness allows you to let go of negative emotions and to focus on your own well-being. Imagine you're dealing with a friend who has betrayed your trust. Instead of harboring resentment, choose to forgive them. This doesn't mean condoning their behavior, but rather freeing yourself from the burden of anger and bitterness. Fostering forgiveness helps you to heal and to move on from negative experiences. It allows you to release the hold that past wrongs have on you and to reclaim your peace of mind. By choosing forgiveness, you prioritize your own emotional health and resilience. This Stoic practice involves working to let go of grudges and to cultivate a mindset of compassion and understanding. It means recognizing that everyone makes mistakes and that holding on to anger only prolongs your suffering. By fostering forgiveness, you create a more positive and peaceful inner world